Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here to bring the review for One Piece episode 766. And I'm just going to tell you the key points to this episode because most of it was just not really a waste of time, but the key things to come out of the episode happened pretty much early on within the episode, and then that last key point, which happened at the end. So we start things off with Peckham, and he's basically telling us if you turn down the invitation to Big Mom's wedding, you're going to get the head of someone you care about in the box. Now, he mentions the Straw Hats, that's obvious. He mentions the people from the restaurant in East Blue, again, obvious. But he also mentions Okama Kingdom. Now, I'm starting to think to myself, maybe Sanji did enjoy his time there. I know he goes on saying 2 years of hell, but Peckham's is saying that, that's an option of someone they might kill. So, how much did Sanji really enjoy his time there? You know what I'm trying to say here. Sanji dropped the show while he's there. I mean, like, come on. I mean, 2 years on the island full of gays. He didn't start off. I don't know if he ended off the strongest man on that island, but he didn't start off that way. You can't go 2 years without sleep. It was their territory, so he really didn't have no place to hide. He had to have dropped the soap at least once. But that's something that came to mind. That's something that I bypassed when I read this in the manga. But if Okama Kingdom is one of the places that Big Mom is willing to take someone's life from, who did he get close to within that time? The obvious person to think would be Iva. But yeah, that's the first thing that came to that's the first point I want to mention. The second point is where Peckham's also tells them, don't worry about it. When Sanji goes through the marriage, he's not the Straw Hats have not become a part of Big Mom's crew. Big Mom only does these marriages so she can get a stronger connection, so it benefits her and possibly the other family as well. The Straw Hats joining Big Mom's crew wouldn't benefit her. So that's not the case when Sanji marries one of Big Mom's daughters. The case is that Sanji is leaving the Straw Hats. Obviously, Luffy doesn't like this. He's like, yo, no, that's not running. Sanji doesn't want that. I don't want that. I'm bringing Sanji back. So that's when Luffy says, Peckham's, when you're all healed up, we're going. We're going to see Big Mom and I'm going to take back Sanji. Peckham's is like, don't talk to me like that. Do you know who you're talking to? But that seems to be the arrangement thus far. And yeah, that's everything that happened with Peckham's. That's all the Peckham's key points. The second key thing you see here in this episode is with Law. We get introduced to the Horse Pirates, which is a crew of 20. I think it's 20 crew members plus Law, so 21 in total. We get to see them. All of them are wearing the sporting, I should have said, the jumpsuit. Obviously, Beppo's got the orange one, so I'm thinking he's vice captain. But yeah, so they all got the. And yeah, so during this time, Luffy tells Law, you know what? Luffy tells Law everything that happens with Luffy tells Law everything happening with Sanji at the moment, and Luffy's basically asking, can we put taking down Kaido on hold? And Law's like, I don't even know if we have that option. The plan was to hide out on South for some time, but Kaido knows where Sao is, so we might not even have that option. So what do you think is going to go down during, involving that? Are they going to go straight for Big Mom, or they're going to have to deal with Kaido first quickly, and they go for Big Mom? What do you think is going to happen with that? They have their party, that takes up a nice chunk of the episode as well, but Robin, Brooke, and Frankie, they have not forgotten. They head to the edge of Zao, the entrance of that Zao, I should say, and they are waiting for Kinemon and Kanjuro to climb up, who I actually forgot about. They're waiting for them to climb up, and instead of doing what Robin suggested, where two of them sleep and one stay watch, they want to all take watch together, only for them to fall asleep and miss when they arrive. That mink that they had to climb up with because he came flying down. Once he gets back up to the top, he panics. He's like, oh my gosh, samurai are here. And he runs off to warn the country with Konjiro and Kinemon following on. That's all the important things that happened in this episode. In fact, that's everything that happened in this episode. There's nothing wrong with this episode. I think the pacing was all right for this episode. It was like how the pacing should be on a regular basis. So for those reasons, I'm going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.